Thelonious C. Jones, real estate investor, developer, solutionist based out of Atlanta, Georgia. I've been investing since I was 23 years old. And I'm doing a new series here on my YouTube where I just talk about black real estate developers and investors because, I'm going and speaking to the youth mostly in more under-resourced situations, I guess you could say. And I just feel at times they don't know about these individuals that's really making moves. They know about the individuals that they see on TV, which is great. That's cool. But man, some other major power heavyweight monsters in the game, and that's who I'm talking about in this series, because I need you guys to understand that some of them guys you guys see on TV got baby money, little baby infant fetal money, compared to people like Kenneth Fearn of Integrated Capital. That's who we're talking about today, Mr. Kenneth Fearn of Integrated Capital. So the goal of this presentation and these presentations, and I'm going to talk about this in every presentation because you may be catching this on the 3rd or the 4th or the 20th or however many I go to, is present wealthy black real estate investors and developers that you seldom hear of, okay? People that are not on the TV, not in the media, they just out making moves, making plays, man. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm talking about here, man. People we don't hear about, man. People that's you probably in a building and you don't even know it. Driving by it, didn't even know that they owned it. So these individuals operate more or have done more. Whatever they've done, whether it's operate, sell, transaction, own, it's going to be more than 100 million. Like I said, with this ain't no baby money situation here. I'm talking about some real power players, some big dogs, man. We ain't talking about the lower level people that flip 50 houses and they made $1 million. We ain't talking about that. That's peanuts to an elephant, man. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying it's bad, because that's the level I'm at now. I ain't in no $100 million level, okay? I ain't even at the $1 million level, I don't think. Well, they tell me that on paper. I don't believe it. So I just want to present y'all, man. I want to ride in y'all horizon because I want y'all goals to be real, man. I want y'all goals to be big, man. So that's the goal of this presentation, man, just to reframe the mindset and present to you some individuals that we just don't hear about all day long in the TV. Kenneth Fearn. Let's talk about my man. Kenneth Fearn. He's a managing partner at his company, Integrated Capital. Like I said, I should have put that on this side, but I'll give you the website at the end of this presentation so you can look up more information about him. He's the managing partner. That means, he's running the whole deal, okay? Principal managing partner. This is a private real estate advisory and investment firm. Advisory means, they just help other people sometimes do, other investors, not people, but other, firms, whatever, businesses, advise them, other owners on, decisions they may need to make around their investments. So that's basically what that is. And private just really means it's a private company. It's not publicly traded. So Integrated Capital, his company, the company owned and ran by Kenneth Fearn, was started in 2004, and they have done over $400 million in deals in less than 15 years. Because this is being done in 2013. $400 million in deals, acquisitions since 2004. Get your money up, man. It's possible, man. That's what Ken's trying to tell you right now. It's freaking possible. I'm getting money. You go get some money. Let's get some money together. He has two other principals or partners. Maybe maybe it is principals. I mean, I got most of this information from his website, so I'm pretty sure it is principals then. So the three people that are managing and running his company, him and two other people, have participated in over $2 billion in transactions, whether that's investing, advisory, or a combination of both. They may not have bought those properties for themselves, but they may have advised someone, another firm, another fund, whatever the case may be, in those transactions. So over $2 billion And when you look at this gentleman, you could obviously see he got some years to go. He ain't stopping. So please believe all this stuff is going to go up. This is just the current situation here. Kenneth Fearn, okay, he's based out of LA. That's where his firm is at, Integrated Capital. He's from South Central, okay. So all the individuals thinking he was born in Beverly Hills, no, he's from South Central LA, okay. And let's look at the next line. When he was with Moritz and Wolf and Company, he raised $500 million before he started his own company. $500 million he raised. A lot of y'all may not even know what raise mean. Okay, raise means basically you get money from other people. I don't know how to put that in other terms, man. Your idea is so great that people will give you $500 million, $500 million. Okay, I don't know. I can go into so many different routes of what that means, but in its simplest terms, for individuals that may be never heard of raising money, his idea was so good. What his proposal was so great that he raised $500 million. So at times when people talk about no money down and all that, I want to get in the real estate with no money down. Dude, that if you want to get in something with no money down, your idea is probably not that great, else people would invest in it. So just something to think about. I'm not saying don't get into it. If you need to do the no money down thing, that's great. More power to you. But I'm just saying, look at this individual from South Central LA and he can raise $500 million, okay? There's nothing in this presentation talking about no money down, okay? There's nothing in this presentation. So I'm just trying to change your thinking. People that's doing $500 million in transactions, $2 billion in transactions, ain't talking about no money down, dog. That ain't even a part of the conversation, man. So I'm just we just gotta reframe some things, y'all. I'm not saying, hey, if that's what you need to do it. But I'm saying if you're trying to get to the next level, just think about what I'm talking about in this presentation, okay? So Fern, he currently focuses on repositioning hotels and hospitality assets. I put hotels in there for y'all on purpose. I was just going to put reposition and hospitality out just because this is the verbiage. If you're new in the real estate and then you don't understand this verbiage, you ain't finessed. You got to get your finesse game right. So repositioning really means they want to go in, they want to find assets, aka hotels, okay, resorts, hospitality assets, okay, that may not be managed well, that may need a new construction, they may need a rehab, maybe that I don't know, the owner didn't have no money and he couldn't put no money into it, so now the place is falling apart, it has bad exterior, I don't know, but they're looking things they can reposition. Reposition means we're repositioning it. It was in this messed up position. Now we gonna get it in this unmessed up position. You understand what I'm saying? Layman's terms. Let me reframe that for you. I'm a woman. I'm going to a wedding. I don't have any makeup on my face. So I'm right now in a position of having no makeup on. So I'm gonna go reposition and go put some makeup on. Now my presentation is different. You see what I'm saying? And I don't know how we're going to equate that with the makeup thing, but in a hotel, now that means I'm obviously charging more for the rent, the rates. People want to come stay in my hotel more. It looks more appealing. Oh my goodness. Did you hear about the hotel down the street? They freaking redid that thing. Maybe we need to stay in it. Hey, honey, we're going to Kansas. I'm looking at this hotel here. They have great rates, and they just did a rehab. Maybe we should go here. See what I'm saying? So he goes in, he adds value, and in return, he freaking gets value added back. Inspired by DC developments, I hate to say, I did not mean to put that in there. That was actually for my last presentation. So please disregard that. I hate to say, I just don't want to start this whole presentation over because of that one line. You know, we all make mistakes, okay? Got to learn from them. That means I need to look through this more. Let's move over. Partnering is a very key aspect. This is Kenneth and his partners, Ken and his partners, But I just want to talk about this more because a lot of people, they're asking me about partnerships, and they are key, but you got to really make sure everybody's on the same page. So, and Ken talks about this. He talks about his key aspects to his growth. His company starting in 2004 doing $400 million, 400 million in less than 15 years. Is partners, man, having the right lenders, man, having the right attorneys. He's saying he's now, I didn't totally understand the structure of the deal, but he's working with a lot of pension funds now. And he said having those partnerships, and pension funds are, say, your mother works for San Diego Public Works, your father works for San Diego, whatever, who cares, your auntie, whatever, they work for the Public Works. So Public Works in San Diego has a pension fund because they need to make money on the money that you're putting away for your retirement. You see what I'm saying? So now he has created, avenues and lanes to where they can place that money, San Diego Public Works in this example, into maybe a hospitality asset that's performing, maybe that he reposition or help advise on the reposition of the asset. You understand what I'm saying? So now this asset was producing, 6% return. Now it's producing 12% due to the reposition that Mr. Kenneth Fearn, facilitated. So now a San Diego Public Works will go in and invest their retirement fund on that hospitality asset that's now making 12%. So now your mother can now have a retirement and pension fund. So I don't know if I lost you in that situation, but that's kind of how I'm thinking he's putting together these transactions, or help advising and overseeing and consulting on these other transactions. Okay, and his lenders and his attorneys are partners in those transactions because he cannot get it done without them. So, it's all this full circle thing. So you got to get, what I'm saying is, you got to get the right partners in. And look, San Diego Public Works is part of his partners too, because we're all working in unison to get one common goal. You see what I'm saying? So you got to get the right attorneys, you got to get the right lenders, you got to get the right people in the right people that want to come in, i.e. in this example, San Diego Public Works. You got to get all these mechanisms into this circle so we all can orchestrate, partner, and make money. And like I said, these are his two other principles at integrated capital. Okay, moving on. I just want to hone on partner, man, because who you're working with and what you're trying to, you got to figure out what you're trying to get done and who you need to partner with to get that done. Okay, that's really what I'm trying to say, because it's all possible. These are some of his properties. Okay, let's look at some of the. Hey. These are some of his properties. But this brother has negotiated and done deals on things from from Canada down to to Texas, man. He's all over, California to New York. You know what I mean? I mean, from from San Francisco to Maine, like they used to say to me growing up, man. So it's just for. So you just got to, hey, he's just out here, he's just doing it. But this is one of his properties that they're actually holding based off what it says on Integrated Capital website. This is a hotel in Overland Park, Kansas. Okay, Marriott, I mean, it's beautiful. I didn't have time to put a million pictures up here, but if you want to go check it out, you always can Google the Marriott in Overland Park, Kansas, and go see some of the pictures. And it's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Great asset, obviously. And if you're in Overland Park, Kansas, go stay at the hotel. Support the people. Okay. Next property, Washington, Pennsylvania, Doubletree by Hilton. This thing had a lot of photos too, but as you can see, this is it, man. Another one of his properties, man. Another one of his assets. And like I said, if you are following people and they never talk about their assets, or they don't have it on their website, or it's not clear what they own, I would sway away from them. Every person I'm doing in this series, I'm showing you photos of what they own, man. This ain't no made up fairy tale. Okay, actual assets under management. Doubletree, Washington, PA. If you're in PA, you're in Washington, go stay at the Doubletree. Excuse me, this is another one. And this thing kind of fly too, and I got to go to Miami in a couple months, so I may have to go check this out. Aloft Miami-Dade Land. This thing was kind of like, you can see this thing's like maxed out, very modern look, modern feel, beautiful. I just love the outside. It's just got that right look to it. The inside was beautiful. Had a lot of photos. So if you guys want to see more photos of these hotels, go check them out. I've never stayed in an A loft, so I need to do a little more research. But this is one of his hotels, one of his properties. Beautiful property down in Miami. So Kenneth Fearn, you need to go check him out. This is his website. Like I said, all of his properties, all the deals he's negotiated are all on his website. Properties he's bought and sold, transacted on are all on his website. So go check him out, man. He has a great track record. This guy is doing a lot, man. He's doing a lot in the community in LA. It looks like he's very heavily involved in some of the councils and boards of help trying to make change in LA. So this guy's really doing some great stuff, really involved in it on many different levels of trying to make change and do what he needs to do, in the community and out the community, in his business and abroad. You know what I mean? So go, and I actually think he did a couple deals in the islands, in the Caribbean, in the Bahamas. So this guy's doing it. Kenneth Fearn, big money heavyweight, black real estate investor and developer. Thelonious C. Jones, that's me. I'm not a heavyweight yet, trying to get there. But if you want to contact me, theloniuscjones.com. I have 4 free ebooks and a free landlord course, and I do a free 20-minute consultation. So either go to my website or click in the links below in the description. Holla at me. Email me if you have any questions. My YouTube, Thelonious C. Jones. Check it out. Subscribe, like, dislike, leave a comment. Please just be active. Twitter, tweet me, reach out to me. Let's talk. Facebook. I'm on Facebook. I do a live Q&A every Tuesday evening, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Holla at me. Let's talk. Let's connect. Instagram. I'm on the Insta and I'm on the Gram and I'm on Instagram and I'm on Snapchat too. Thelonious Jones on Snapchat. But check me out. Let's talk. Let me know if you have someone in mind that you want me to do on this series. Let me know what you learned. Let me know if I can expand or what can I do better. Thank you.